and get your auntie. You can ask anybody, cause I've been about it, read about it, tweet about it, that's cheap.
Time to make the starting five for your Utah Jazz.
What's not to love about opening day? Every team with an equal chance to do something special.
Oh, B.A., that's the way these teams look at it. Regardless how your previous season went, you have a chance to do something special, something great. Time to start fresh and build on that optimism.
And here's Memphis's starting group. Manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Bane. Marcus Smart out there with Santi Aldama. And it's Edey in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's George, following the bucket by the Grizzlies. To the middle. Outside for Sexton. Kessler a screen. Fires the three. And it's Sexton with the three.
Asserting himself at the arc. Sexton saw his shot and took it without fear.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Will Hardy, and we discussed his plan for John Morant. Coach smiled and said, I just told my guys to stay ready out there, ready for anything, because Morant can do so many surprising things. We just have to stay on our toes. Hopefully that flexible mindset helps the defense keep up with Morant's antics out there. B.A.?
Thank you for that, Allie. Sexton misses. The Grizzlies on offense. Inside, Edey. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Well, even when there's not an open passing lane, Ja will create one. He is an excellent passer.
Pass to Hendricks. And it's rejected. And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Just over a minute and a half in. Clock at 6. Here's George.
Not exactly what they're looking for out of the gates. Just 1 of 4 shooting.
Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
Well, pretty sure Aldama could bring down the standard if he wanted to.
Now here's George. Here's Hendricks. Back to Markkanen. To the middle. Stolen by Bane. Right side Morant. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by George. And we have to take another look at that block.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
And so it's Memphis with it. Morant, the pass to Smart. They set the pick. Bane against Sexton. Blocked again!
That miss aside, they're off to a strong start at the offensive end.
Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Grant, a big reason for Utah to be excited about the future. Their young head coach, Will Hardy.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he's had this team competitive after trading away both Mitchell and Gobert. And I love how Hardy has developed guys like Lauri Markkanen.
Yeah, slow start for them offensively, 1 for 5. They need to be more patient and find a better look.
And Morant gets it to go.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And one thing you can say about the Memphis Grizzlies, they are disruptive defensively, Stan.
Yeah, Brian, they've been in the top 5 in the league in steals, blocks, turnovers forced over the last few years. And let's face it, they're aggressive offensively as well. This team attacks at both ends of the court.
Okay, let's fire up the 2K leaderboard. Last year, you really had to protect the ball against these teams. The Grizzlies 4th.
And this is a team that takes great pride in being aggressive on the defensive end. They take good risk and know when to go after opportunities for steals.
Markkanen against Smart. Here's Hendricks. Back to George. Pass to Markkanen. 6 on the shot clock. To end the run. Hendricks no good. Memphis leading by 8. Here's Smart. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's on Lauri Markkanen.
Well, Smart is known as a very physical player. You almost think he welcomes getting hit while shooting.
That free throw no good.
Well, he's a competitive guard who plays with a real edge. Smart helps set the tone for the attitude of this team.
He hits the second from the line. Will stand since trading Rudy Gobert and Donovan Mitchell in 2022. The Utah Jazz have done some reshaping of their roster.
Yeah, and Brian, it's clear that they're not done. The tinkering continues. They're going to continue to move pieces around until they find what they think can become a championship contending team.
Now here's George. Yet to see a basket. Bane with it. To the left wing. And Morant with the basket on the assist from Bane.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
All right, fans, it's dance jam time. Get ready to dance like everyone's watching.
Jazz trail by 11. Now here's Sexton. Markkanen outside. To end the cold spell. Yep, that one's good.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Morant looking around. Pass to Bane. Launches a three. The rebound by the Jazz.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Markkanen, the pass to George. Kessler, a screen on Morant. Just 5 to shoot. Ball stolen. Out on his own on the break. And that one's good. Morant's got 6.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
George against Morant. Pass to Sexton. Markkanen sets a screen. From 13. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. He's got 5.
A dynamic scorer. Sexton will absolutely take the mid-range J if you give it to him.
Here's Morant. His 4th make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
Now here's Markkanen. Outside Sexton. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And remember, despite a great start to his career, Colin Sexton was traded after his 4th year, Coach.
Yeah, well, Brian, seems like everybody gets traded at some point now. And Sexton has responded well to that deal. He understands it's not personal, it's a business. He deserves a lot of credit for what he's done.
Yeah, 2 sides to that coin, too. The team that traded you was also a team that wanted you in trade.
So true.
You know, Grant, looking at the career of Colin Sexton, he had a huge 3rd season, averaged 24 a game.
Yeah, B.A., and unfortunately, Colin hurt his knee early during his 4th year. Had season-ending surgery, but we've seen Sexton make a full comeback and just a dynamic scoring guard.
And when it comes to the Grizzlies, they're a team that's hungry to take that next step, Grant.
Yeah, and they've got the core to do it, B.A. You got Morant, Bane, and Jackson. They're all all-star caliber players and still in their mid-20s. So they've got a lot of great chemistry and time to get it right.
And the Jazz with possession here. After the basket by Memphis. Kessler, a screen on Bane to the paint. And finished off by Kessler.
Great roll by Kessler after setting the screen. That's textbook.
Morant, the pass to Bane. From the line. And doesn't connect. That miss makes him 2 for 5. And here's Markkanen. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. 9-point game. Pass to George. Collins with a screen on Bane. George for 3, and it's good. First made shot in 4 attempts.
And there's a nice rhythm to his three-point shot. You know, George has a confident stroke.
Here's Edie. Outside Bane. Sinks that one from the post. Bane's got 7 points in the game.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
Bane against Sexton. Kessler, a screen on Bane. Down low. And finished off by Kessler.
You know, Sexton can be just so clever with the ball, disrupting the defense to create for his team.
Pass to Bane. And here's Morant. Shoots over George. And it falls all over the rim and in. 10 points for him.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
When asked about Desmond Bane, Coach Taylor Jenkins said he's grown into a leadership role. Guys look to him because he sets an example. Bane said experience is the best teacher. Being in this league for several years, you start to find your voice and your confidence in things you know and say.
All right, Allie, thanks. Here's Sexton. The Grizzlies making their last shot. Kessler, a screen on Bane. For 3, Sexton. Aldama grabs a board. Grizzlies lead by 10. The 3 from Bane. Collins with the rebound. Markkanen finds Collins. George against Morant. To the inside. Here's Kessler. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Recently, player health has been the big talking point around the Memphis Grizzlies stand.
Yeah, B.A., look, and it's really a shame to have such a talented, dynamic team have to deal with all those constant what-ifs and have their seasons so affected by things outside of their control. It's tough.
That free throw good from Kessler. Well, the Jazz are one of just 10 NBA franchises to never win a championship, Grant.
Yeah, you know, it's so hard to believe considering they have the 4th best winning percentage in NBA history. Think about it. If it weren't for one Michael Jordan, they'd probably have 2 rings.
Hendricks has checked in for Utah. Clarkson comes in for George. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Stan, how do you think the Utah Jazz have fared with a relatively young squad?
Well, Brian, I'd say admirably. It's not easy to be the less experienced team figuring things out all the time, but they continue to grow and work and get better.
The Jazz again can't hit.
He'll probably hear about that shot selection when he gets back to the bench. Maybe not their best option there.
Here's Sexton. Clarkson up top. Great D that time from Bain.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
Clark with a screen on Sexton. To the middle. Oh, Clark with the slam.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Now here's Collins. No made baskets yet.
No question who's in control of the board so far.
Pass to Pippen. A minute 39 left in the first quarter here. And here's Clark. Down low. Oh, got a piece of it. Pippen, pass to Laravia. Offline with a 3. Jazz trail by 13. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Stan, certain NBA teams take on the identity of their home. Like the Grizzlies, for example. They call Memphis Grind City.
Well, Brian, I think it's a perfect fit. Hard-working people in a hard-working city, and they want a hard-working team.
That free throw good from Sexton.
Well, you know, Sexton is the definition of a spark plug. He's a high-energy, high-paced player and is terrific at creating scoring opportunities for himself.
All right, the Jazz making a change here. Williams is checked in. The Grizzlies also with a sub. Morant's checked in.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
Clark outside. Pass to Laravia. And 1:01 left in the first quarter. Now here's Bain. He's covered by Clarkson. Laravia passes to Clark. That shot missing. Collins with the defensive effort. Outside, Williams. Here's Sexton, hounded by Morant. Clarkson passes to Sexton. Here's Hendricks. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Utah. And Memphis also making a switch. Conchar, he's checked in for Bain.
One shot.
.34 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Morant against Sexton. Back to Morant. There's 21 seconds left in the first quarter here.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
Sexton goes in, and the layup is good off the glass. Sexton's got 11 points.
Yeah, once Sexton takes that first step on the drive, he's not backing off.
Morant, the pass to Clark. Jacks up a three. The shot, no good. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Memphis ahead, leading by 6. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you think, guys?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
Yeah, they've dictated the pace to this point, looking to run at every opportunity.
Jazz trail by 6. So on the floor for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. We've got Brandon Clark. Ja Morant is out there with John Conchar. And it's Wells in at the 3, the small forward.
And that pull-up is one of Clarkson's go-to moves. And you can see why. He's put a lot of work into it.
Now here's Morant. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
Here's Markkanen. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, guys, Lauri Markkanen had said all along he was content to stay in Utah. And after signing a contract extension, he remains with the Jazz. He turns 28 in May, so he's just entering his prime. There's plenty of runway left if the Jazz think he can guide them back to the playoff mix. And with the timing of when Markkanen signed his extension, he is not trade eligible during this season.
I appreciate the update. Thanks, Shams.
Yeah, it's hard to remember that Markkanen had a slow start to his pro career because now he's a candidate for the 50, 40, 90 club almost every year.
He's perfect from the line this time. And, Coach, you've been lauded by some of your former players for your pregame preparation. I've seen it myself in the broadcasting world.
Well, I've also been cursed by some of those players for my pregame walkthroughs, Brian. People thought they were way too long, but I just wanted to be as prepared as possible and was one that always believed I'd rather do too much than too little. And the craftiness that Markkanen shows around the rim makes him tough to deal with.
Mills against Morant. Three-pointer. Rebounded by the Jazz. Collins has got 4 rebounds now. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally insane.
Pass to Clarkson. Again, Utah.
Yeah, the mid-range is the sweet spot for Clarkson. He does a lot of damage from there.
And he lobs it up to the rim. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Jazz. All right, a moment now to bring up last season's top rebounding teams. In the 3rd spot, Utah.
Well, the commitment they brought to the boards is evident in those numbers. Rebounding's never a glamour stat, but it wins you games.
The Jazz have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Pass to Markkanen. From behind the arc. Memphis with a rebound. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Clark finds Morant. Well, Coach, one of the more electric players in the NBA, Ja Morant.
Yeah, that's for sure, Brian. High-flying, acrobatic at the rim, just a supreme athlete, and he is without a doubt one of the most exciting players this league has to offer.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
They've also been consistently getting themselves to the line tonight, picking up plenty of points off free throws.
And one thing that Morant has always been elite at, finding a seam in a defense and getting to the rim, Grant.
Yeah, any crack allows him to get inside. And as good as anyone at splitting a double, which he sees a lot of. So once inside, he can finish with authority or kick it out to a shooter.
And the second free throw is good.
One of the most explosive players to have ever entered this league. Morant shows out every night.
Now here's Mills. Still no points. Marking it outside. Collins a screen. Back to Mills. 6 to shoot. Collins with a screen on Morant. A deep three. Conchar pulls it in. For Memphis, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Pass to Wells. And a nice finish on the layup. Wells has got his first bucket in this one.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Utah trailing here. Now Clarkson. He's got 5. To the paint. Here's Collins. Utah with another miss.
Great contest of the shot. Kind of forced him to fade back more than he'd like.
Morant against Mills. Outside Morant. Pass to Clark. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Inside. It's intercepted. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. And the basket by Clark. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
You know, they've also been very effective at running the floor. Just a ton of points in the fast break. It's been a big part of their success.
Well, Markkanen's one of the more efficient, high-volume three-point shooters in the league.
Pass to LaRavia. Now Conchar. Here's LaRavia. Shot clock at 6. Here's the lob. Deflected. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. Williams has checked in for Hendricks. Edey's checked in for Memphis. Smart comes in for Conchar. Mills against Morant. Mills, the pass to Collins. Now here's Markkanen. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Morant against Mills. Morant, no good.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Now here's Markkanen. He's got 9. Here's Wells. There's the 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Wells has got 5 now.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, Brian. The Jazz are making progress. Coach Will Hardy said this team has shown grit and character and has developed a lot of confidence. When we're going through game preparations, the players walk away knowing if they do certain things, they can win. That's a big step in the right direction.
A bright future, Allie. Thank you. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. After the basket by Utah. Morant, the pass to Clark. Clock at 6. Mills against Morant. Over Mills. And Morant gets it to go. He's got 13.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
Outside, Williams. Smart grabs a miss. Memphis leading by 4. Here's Morant. He can't get that one to fall.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Outside Mills. Hey, from beyond the arc. Can't hit that one. Memphis has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Morant against Clarkson. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. They'll pin that one on John Collins.
Some guards are absolutely fearless working inside, and Morant very high on that list.
The free throw dropped for Morant. The life of an NBA head coach, Stan, is not easy. You've lived it. What's the toughest part of the job? And don't say dealing with the media.
Well, no, it's not, Brian. I think people would easily say it's the time spent away from home, and it's also the losing, quite honestly. But I think what my family had the hardest time with was how consumed I was as a coach during the season. So even when I was home, all I was doing was thinking about basketball.
And how many losses have you endured as a broadcaster, Coach?
0. Undefeated, Brian, undefeated.
And they've just built this lead by attacking the boards.
From deep, Payne. Hey, he's looking good so far. 4 for 8 from the field.
Well, defenses should always expect this from Bane. He's a skilled distance shooter.
Clarkson. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. Clarkson's got 7 points.
Yeah, and it seems like he's getting more comfortable with each bucket.
Pass to Bane. To the paint. Oh, deflected. Outside Morant. Circus shot, Ja Morant.
Yeah, so tough to knock Morant off balance, and he's so talented at keeping his focus on the basket.
Down low. And here's Smart. Pass to Bane. Morant with it. Smart outside. No good on the 3. And so it's Sexton who brings up the ball for Utah. They trail by 9. Looking ahead, they've got the Warriors coming to town for their next game. That'll be the second of a 2-game stretch at home. A shot from the mid-range. And it's Clarkson missing.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
Moran against George. The help from Markkanen. Clarkson against Smart. From deep, Moran. That's in. Coming off an assist from Smart. Smart's got 3 assists tonight.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Pass to Markkanen. Bain against Sexton. Kessler, a screen on Bain. Sexton passes to Kessler. Shots blocked.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
To the middle. Here's Smart. And Smart goes up strong at the rim.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
George with it. Pass to Kessler. George scanning the floor. Here's Clarkson. Oh, he sticks that one from 20 feet. Clarkson's got 9.
He's finally leaving that dismal first quarter behind him. Took him a while to get going.
We'll stand former second-round pick Jordan Clarkson. He's averaged double-digit scoring every season.
Yeah, Brian, he's done it primarily as a 6th man. He actually already ranks among the top 10 in all-time points scored off the bench, and he's still moving up the ladder.
It is interesting that he prefers to come off the bench.
Yes, some guys do.
The Jazz making a switch here. Hendricks is checked in. And a quick pause here. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard and check out last season's best shot blockers. Well, you look at Kessler, a remarkable defender, 2nd in the NBA.
It's obvious that he completely dedicated himself to protecting the rim, doing everything he could to get his hands on as many shots as possible.
Here's Edey. Smart outside. Pass to Edey. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Wells. The 3 ball. Sinks the tray. Wells has got 8. There's 1:54 left in the first half. Now Kessler. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist.
Yeah, inside, Kessler can just use his height to overcome the defense.
Outside Bain. Smart outside. Pass to Edey. To the inside. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
And it's good for 2. Hendricks has got his 2nd basket of the night.
Well, he plays both guard positions well. Sexton shows off that court vision.
Here's Aldama. From outside, off the mark. Jazz trail by 13. George passes to Sexton. There's 48 seconds left in the second period. Markkanen finds Sexton. And Smart over to help. Back to Markkanen from the arc. Memphis with a rebound. Aldama's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Wells. That three's off the mark. Utah has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Down low. And there's Bain. That one's good. The assist from Smart. Smart's got 4 assists now tonight. Now here's Sexton. Kessler, a screen on Bain. For 3, Sexton. No good. Misses at the buzzer. Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Memphis. He put together 10 points in the quarter. We'll be right back.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
I think for the Jazz, like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah, everyone starts out undefeated. It is a hopeful time of year for everybody. Let's move on now to that first half we were watching. A brutal game so far for the Jazz.
They're getting destroyed inside. I'm pretty sure even Kenny could get a layup on them right now.
Shaq, I'd get a layup on you every time. You know what I'm saying? Like, my pick and roll game was just phenomenal.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
And it's Utah with the ball. 15-point game. Sexton and Markkanen out on the wings. Then it's Walker Kessler. Then there's Keontae George. And it's Hendricks in at the 4. And that's the group for Will Hardy as we begin the second half. The 3 from Sexton. Gets the 3 to fall. Sexton's got 14 points for the game.
And Sexton is a microwave scorer. And once he finds his rhythm, he's difficult to slow down.
Now here's Bain. Here's the pick. 3-pointer. Kessler with a rebound. Kessler's got 4 rebounds now. Grizzlies lead by 12. Outside Morant. Pass to Aldama. Back to Morant. Picked by Aldama. Shot clock at 6. Yes! A Morant 3!
Wow, when Morant is hitting the 3, he becomes basically unguardable.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. All right, Stan, if you had it your way, who would you want to see in the dunk contest?
Well, Brian, look, I want to go back to the glory days when the most recognizable guys in the game were the ones that participated. Michael Jordan, Dominique Wilkins. I think if we could get guys like Zion Williamson, Ja Morant, that would be fantastic, but it's got to be the names out there that people know.
That free throw good from Kessler.
And Kessler is just a steady, reliable big man because he shoots a good percentage and defends the rim well.
And he can't hit the second. Memphis leading by 14. Ja slithers his way in. Bain finds Morant. Some solid defense from Sexton. And it's Utah with the ball. For three, George. Smart grabs the miss. And so Smart will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They've got the Rockets ahead of them next in Houston. That'll wrap up this short two-game road trip.
And with that miss, they're just 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
On the wing, Sexton. Kessler, a screen on Bain. For three, Sexton. Utah with another miss.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Here's Bain. Book it again. 7 for 12 and going at the defense.
These are shots Bain will take from time to time when that's where the openings are.
And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. He wants to review the game plan. Two minutes gone in this third quarter now. Sexton passes to Kessler. Pass to Markkanen. Here's Hendricks. 6 to shoot. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Knocks it down from distance. George has got 6.
Yeah, how about the recognition by George? He saw that shot clock going down.
The 16th pick in last year's draft, Keontae George was thrown right into the fire his rookie season, Stan.
Yeah, down the stretch, he was basically handed the keys to the offense at the point guard position. He may take some lumps, but his talent level is evident.
Now here's Morant. 23 points in the game. And the basket by Bain.
Their long-range shooting since halftime has been as strong as you could hope for.
On the wing, Sexton. Markkanen outside. It's George on the wing, hounded by Morant. Pass to Smart. Aldama with it. Checked by Sexton. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And some great passing here so far. Let's check out the breakdown where the assists have been coming from for Utah.
And the guards doing their part to create some offense. Sometimes that's what you need to get back into a game. That commitment to sharing the wealth and trusting one another. It can help you overcome early obstacles.
Here's Hendricks. He's got 5.
Watch the screen.
Pass to Sexton. Kessler, a screen on Bain. To the middle. And finished off by Kessler.
Inexcusable defense. You can't let Kessler get established inside like this.
Here's Morant. And they get it back. Tries the spin move. Bain against Sexton. 5 to shoot. Here's Edey. Drills the baseline jumper. And the Grizzlies lead by 16. Utah has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Sexton looking around. Kessler, a screen on Bain to the paint. Memphis with a rebound. Edey's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Outside Morant. Inside. 4-3. Offensive rebound. And it's Edey missing. Jazz trail by 16. Markkanen outside. Morant against George. Pass to Sexton. There's a screen. The 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Right side Bain. Edey. And the tip in on the offensive boards. Edey's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
I love the relentless attitude he showed there. Got himself in great position under the glass.
Hey, had the presence of mind to know exactly where the rebound was going. Here's Hendricks. 5 points in the game. George with the bucket.
Just a gutsy play by George inside, finding the close range look.
Memphis leading by 16. Pass to Edey. And here's Smart. Here's Edey. Kessler on the double team. Here's Morant. Aldama right side. The 3 is up. Rebound, Utah. Kessler's got rebound number 7 tonight. Markkanen against Smart. Now here's Kessler. The D's right on him. Sexton against Bain. Launches it. Sexton misses.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
Here's George. After the basket by Memphis on the other end. Pass to Kessler. Now George. Hounded by Morant. Kessler a screen. To the inside. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Tight defense against Kessler. Maybe a little too tight.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition. Just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
Collins, he's checked in for Utah. Clarkson comes in for George. Clark is checked in for Memphis. LaRavia comes in for Aldama. So hits 1 and misses 1 at the line. And so it's Bain who brings up the ball for the Grizzlies. To the wing, right side. From deep, Morant. That's in. Coming off an assist from Smart. Smart has got his 5th assist in this one. Jazz trail by 20. Outside Sexton. Sexton a screen on Smart. And the officials will call the illegal screen here. And a quick check now on the teams that led the league from the charity stripe a year ago. Number 1, the Jazz.
Well, last year, they were tremendous at the line. A very fundamentally sound team shooting-wise.
Williams is checked in for Utah. Grizzlies lead by 20. To the paint. Here's Clark. Oh, Clark with the slam.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Now here's Sexton. He's got 14. Kessler passes to Collins. Bain against Williams. For three, Sexton. Buries it from three. Sexton's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, he's been more confident shooting it since the half. Let's see if that trend continues.
Clark up top.
Jazz foul. Kessler. That's his first personal foul.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. Sensible is checked in for Kessler. And he's good on the second. You know, Grant, we've seen career performances in the play-in tournament, but the stats don't count for regular season or the playoffs.
You know, that's crazy, BA. So let's just count them as playoff stats. It used to be only 3 rounds instead of 4, so there is a precedent to adding more games to the official postseason.
Now here's Smart. Pass to Bain. The 3 ball. Sinks it from distance. Bain's got 22 points.
You can't play lax defense on Bain because he's looking to shoot as soon as he catches it.
Here's Sexton. Smart grabs a miss. Smart's got his 6th rebound on the night.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Here's Wells. From downtown, Collins with the rebound. Collins has got 6 rebounds in the game. Kicks it out to Clarkson. The 3 from Sexton. Sexton, another miss.
And guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
Smart with the bucket.
Yeah, some offensive diversification for Smart there. Not his usual kind of shot.
Clarkson against Bain. Launches a 3. Memphis with a rebound. Now Smart. He's got 5. Outside Bain. This one for 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Smart. Smart has got his 7th assist here tonight.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
And so it's Memphis with it. The Jazz making their last shot. Pass to Bain. Floats one. Some solid defense from Williams. And for the Jazz, they're shooting around 41%. And here's Clarkson. Clark covers from the arc. Clarkson missing again.
Well, you're going to struggle when you're forcing up shots like that.
Smart against Sexton. Bain with it. Lets the 3 fly. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
He's taking what he can get here, has a 3 in each half.
And so it's Smart who brings up the ball for Memphis. Outside Bain, fires for 3. Here's Clark. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
Now here's Sexton. He's got 17. Clarkson outside. No good with the triple. The Grizzlies shooting well here in the third, hitting 50% of their shots. Smart looking around. And he lobs it up top. And so the ball out of bounds. Smart tucks it last.
I don't know what the heck happened there. That's just a careless turnover.
A different look for Utah. Markkanen comes in for Sensabaugh, and it's Mills in for Sexton. And Memphis also making a switch. Pippen, he's checked in for Smart. Clarkson against Bain. Now here's Clarkson. Defense is right there. Collins with a screen on Bain. Clarkson for three. Hits the trifecta. Clarkson's got 8 points here in the quarter. And so it's Memphis up 25 big ones as we head into the next period. Defense is setting the tone. More 2K action in just a moment. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And from the two-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Yeah, well, he looked like a pass-first point guard on this assist. Incredible instinct to feel the play develop and set up the score.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court for the Grizzlies, they've got John Conchar. He's out there with Ja Morant, and it's Wells in at the small forward. Here's Morant. Morant with the slam!
Well, this is what the fans want to see. Morant showing off all of his superb athleticism.
Mills, the pass to Clarkson. And the NBA has made a significant investment in the G League over the years. Grant, you can really see the impact it's had.
Yeah, BA, and it's grown into a real minor league for the NBA. The NBA needed something like that for a long time, and it's helped the product. Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
Here's Wells. Here's LaRavia. Connects from downtown.
And he's not taking it easy on them at all. I mean, we all know he's going to keep pouring it on.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
Clarkson passes to Markkanen. Williams finds Markkanen. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Morant, the pass to Clark. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Second personal foul.
It's on Lauri Markkanen.
Team foul.
Shooting two.
He misses the free throw. Some changes for Memphis. Huff comes in for LaRavia, and it's Pippen in for Ja Morant. And he sinks the second. The Jazz shooting 40% from the field in this one. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. Collins, no good. And so it's Memphis with it. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. Conchar outside. Fires the three. Fires in the triple. Conchar's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Clarkson outside. Here's Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Using his size inside. Collins refusing to settle for the layup and elects the dunk instead.
Here's Huff. Clark outside. Here's Wells. Williams defending. Here's Pippen. And another three for Memphis.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Fades away. Mills, no good. Here's the Grizzlies with the ball. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Wells, the pass to Pippen. Conchar outside. Shot clock at 6. From outside the arc. Pippen, no good. For Utah, they've gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the 4th. Williams passes to Mills. Clarkson outside to the middle. Here's Markkanen. Fades away and sinks the tough shot.
Well, Markkanen's height, it's such an advantage in that mid-range area.
Memphis has gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the 4th. Here's Pippen. He's guarded by Mills. And the NBA has regular season games outside the U.S., all over the world. How important is that, Grant?
It's so important, BA. I mean, basketball has become a global sport. And just look at the recent MVPs. They're mostly international players. So playing games in those countries has helped the game grow all over the world.
Now here's Mills. Pass to Collins. And that one's drained from the low block.
Yeah, that's a good look for Collins. I like the offensive approach right there.
Here's Huff. Collins defending. Here's Huff. Here's the floater. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Second team foul.
Shooting 2.
And he drops it first. A different look here for Utah. Kessler, he's checked in for John Collins. Colin Sexton comes in for Williams. And it's Keontae George in for Mills. Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And the league has made it clear, Grant, it sees streaming at the forefront of basketball viewing going forward.
Well, BA, it's a no-brainer. The internet is the future, after all, and streaming opens a lot more options for engaging with fans while they watch.
Well, these coaches can't be happy they fouled Sexton. He's a good foul shooter.
The first one falls. Clark is checked in for Jackson. All right, both free throws good from Sexton. For Memphis, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in the 4th quarter. Conchar outside. Here's Pippen. George defending. And the basket by Pippen. Pippen's got 5 points now this quarter.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
Kessler a screen. Clarkson outside. There's the 3. Utah the rebound. Memphis with a rebound. Here's Pippen. There's the triple. Utah grabs the miss. Markkanen's got 8 rebounds in the game. And here's George. Pass to Kessler. Clarkson outside. Kessler a screen on Clark. Clarkson for 3. And it's Clarkson again missing. The Grizzlies have gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this 4th. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
That's his first personal.
Well, Stan, you've coached some lockdown defenses. With the way the game is officiated these days, is it getting too hard to defend?
Well, it's certainly frustrating. You've heard defenders saying everything is a foul.
Shooting two.
We might need to redefine incidental contact.
And he knocks down the first one. Utah making a switch here. Hendricks is checked in. And so he makes both from the line. And so George will bring it up for the Jazz. Marking it outside. Pass to Sexton. Fires from the corner. And he makes it. Sexton's got 10 points here in the second half.
Well, there's the sleight of hand by Sexton, launching quickly.
Here's Pippen. For three. Wells, that's good. Wells has got 5 points in the quarter.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence, impressive to see.
Sexton passes to George. Kessler a screen. Down low. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. George has got 3 assists in the game. Here's Pippen. George defending. Spins. Pass to Huff. Here's Wells. Now here's Conchar. Check by Sexton. Here's Pippen from deep. The rebound by Markkanen.
Sometimes it's just not your night. Fortunately, his teammates have picked up the slack.
It's rebounded by Memphis. Conchar outside. Pass to Pippen. And one of the findings in a recent league report, Stan, back-to-backs, not a major risk for injury, it seems.
Well, you know, Brian, I had a player that I greatly respected tell me that his preference would be to play 41 back-to-backs during the year because then you get 2 days off in between games. That really what was harder was playing every other day and never getting a break of a couple of days. So, look, you have to play through a lot of different situations and things, but I think back-to-backs are certainly overestimated.
Interesting. Something to consider for sure. And the first one at the line is good.
And there's no question George can fill it up. For him, it's about focusing on shooting good percentages.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Laravia's checked in. He does not get the second one.
An intriguing young talent. George's upside as a scorer is especially enticing.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
Outside Sexton. Back to George. Here's Hendricks. They set a pick. Three-pointer. Knocks down the long J.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
And Keontae George gets a whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game. Pass to Pippen. George with a steal.
Well, that's only his first turnover of the game, but you know he'd like to have that one back.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Second personal foul, third team foul.
And the NBA moving to a 2-day draft. Your thoughts on the change, Grant?
You know, BA, a lot of pro sports are shifting to multi-day drafts, and the NBA draft can be long if done all in one evening, so maybe a good choice to break it up.
That's good from George. And so he hits both. The Grizzlies have gotten 8 of 13 shots to find the basket in the fourth quarter. To the inside. Here's Wells. Uses the glass on the layup. Wells has got 12 points now in the quarter. Utah's gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. George with it. Pass to Sexton. 5 on the clock. The 3 is up. And it's LaRavia with a rebound. LaRavia's got 4 rebounds now.
Well, I hate to say it, but he hasn't done a lot to help their cause tonight. He's been a little erratic from the floor.
Pippen, no good.
Trying to end this thing with some big threes, but the accuracy just isn't there tonight.
Pass to Hendricks. There's a screen. Now here's Sexton. Here's the 3. Drains the triple. Sexton's got 13 in the second half.
I mean, Sexton can shoot from anywhere. Strong from beyond the arc.
Conchar outside. Oh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Well, Grant, we've heard some out there say dynasties are dead. And these days, there are a lot of teams contending for titles.
Well, the NBA is happy to see all the competition. But, you know, this league has been defined over the decades by dynasties. We'll see if their epitaph has been written.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. Spencer's checked in for Memphis. He hits the second from the line. So it's Utah now. 1:57 left in the final quarter. And Markkanen with the stuff.
Well, you can't forget that Markkanen is an accomplished dunker.
Pippen, pass to Conchar. Right wing. Pass to Spencer. Let's go with a 3. Kessler with a rebound. Kessler's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Grizzlies.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with a win in the first game.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Desmond Bane.
And he found a way to leave his mark on every facet of the game. His activity and energy were huge factors.
Inside. Out to the wing. Conchar outside. Pass to Pippen. Jackson with it. He's covered by Kessler. Kessler against Jackson. Here's Pippen. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
They get the rebound. Here's Hendricks. Now here's Kessler. Tight defense on him. Pass to Sexton. And so Memphis takes this one by a big margin. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, BA. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
That concludes the first game of the NBA season. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks.